What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Kicks. In today's video, man, I'm gonna give you guys a day in a life, kind of give you guys some intel on what I do on a daily basis to resell sneakers at a very high level. I've been doing it for the past 6 years full time, and I'm gonna give you guys some intricacies. We are getting a shipment of the Jordan 4 Rare Air, but catch this, it is the gold pair. If you look at the resale apps, this pair is going for a ton of money. But not only that, I'm going to talk about timing when you're reselling, because most people don't understand timing is so critical, especially if you want to do bigger numbers in sneaker reselling. So we're going to wait for UPS to get the shipment in. Once it gets it in, we're going to kind of break down what we actually do on a daily basis regarding marketing, regarding shipping, regarding inventory management, and it's going to be a dope video. Also, guys, make sure you stay till the end of the video because, of course, I have something special for you guys. I have a live train that goes in detail, and I'm giving away the Jordan 4 Undefeateds that are coming out as well. So make sure you're ready to go, and we're going to get this thing moving. Let's go. So, guys, we have the Jordan 4 Rare Air. Again, UPS was able to drop them off, and release date is not too far away. So timing is huge. As you see from my previous videos, I've sold over 100 Rare Airs, the process weeks before. So I was able to make a good amount of profit on the Rare Air based on the timing that I was able to sell them. So now you're wondering, okay, Sniper, why are you buying more Rare Airs even though they're about to release in a week? Here's the reasoning why, guys. So as you see, we didn't get a ton. We got whatever 20 plus pairs right here. But if you take a look at this sneaker, and again, that's why you need to know the analytics and what is going on with sneaker reselling, is that here we're taking this regular Rare Air, but if you take this off, it is that gold stitching. And if you guys don't know, this gold stitching, there's only 2% of all Rare Airs that are out has this gold stitching. And again, there is a decent amount of pairs. There's over 150,000 pairs of this sneaker. But when you get a pair that is exclusive, you're able to make more money. You're able to sell. So I know you're thinking about the question of, Sniper, how did you get all these Jordan 4 Rare Airs that are gold that is only 2% of all pairs that are out? It's based off relationships. At the end of the day, guys, with bulk buying, you see me bulk buy, you see me get a lot of pairs, you see me get stuff that most people can't get. It's about people that you know. But most sneaker resellers are so lazy is that they're not willing to start creating those relationships. And also having someone that can introduce you to people that have those relationships allows you to elevate at a very fast level. So these right here are actually pretty much sold. I only have like 5 more gold pairs that are actually available for people to buy. It's because I already knew that I was getting the gold pairs. So I put it out there. If you want them, be able to order it, and bulk buyers were able to buy it as well directly from me. So that's really the process of understanding the business, because again, if you know this sneaker right here, the price it's going for and how exclusive they are, it just makes sense for me to get some more pairs even though they're about to release. And that is huge right there. But again, being able to bulk buy is a huge proponent that allows me to elevate. It doesn't mean you have to bulk buy, but it is a proponent that allows you to scale. So if you want to learn how to bulk buy, if you really want to be able to get sneakers that are exclusive like this, I talked about the Jordan 4 Undefeateds that I'm giving away. Make sure you click the link in the description section because it is going down, live training. And you guys know the Undefeateds are coming out. There's a bunch of sneakers that are coming out this summer, but not only those sneakers, guys. We have sneakers like Air Force One, Panda Dunks, and sneakers that necessarily don't have a ton of resale value, but if you get it for the right price, you can move so much value that allows you to make more money. And back to school is coming soon. Again, getting those type of sneakers will allow you to make a crap ton of money. So that's huge right there. So, now we're going to bring these into the sneaker room. We're going to kind of break in inventory and kind of get these out to customers. We're going to go over that because that's very critical. We'll also talk about different sneakers that we've been selling. White cement, fours, grade school has been crazy based off the season that we're in. But again, it's super fun. Again, got bulk, 20 plus pairs right, on the week of release day, but it makes sense that most of these are sold based off the methods that I use. So guys, we're going to take this downstairs. We're going to get this all shipped out, move forward, go to the next release, and then go from there. Let's get it. So got this pair right here. Again, you saw gold pair of the Jordan 4 Rare Air. And going back to the analytics of the business, is that it's very simple to do the analytics. Number one, there's a lot of reselling platforms, the StockX, the GOATs, the eBay. Again, a lot of people sleep on eBay. You can make way more money there. So if you see the demand in the sneaker, the price you're getting it, and the profit margin you're able to make, that's a sneaker you want to go after. For me, Rare Air with the gold lettering, I got it at a price that it was guaranteed profit. So with sneakers, one of the biggest mistakes people do is that they just get sneakers that they like. You never want to just get the Jordan 4 Rare Air because you like that sneaker. You want to get the sneaker based off the analytics and knowing you can actually make money. And how I usually sell my sneakers is through a pre-order method. Again, I'm a little bit more advanced because I have a website, we have marketing there. We're able to do a lot of these different things. But if you're starting off and maybe selling on eBay or using OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, you want to pay attention to those details. Therefore, you're buying sneakers that can actually sell and can make you money as well. So that's one of the biggest things that I want to tell people. Also, building a book of business. And as you see, as I have a website, I'm able to build that book of business because, again, I market a lot about me being a sneaker reseller and being able to buy from me. But if you are a new sneaker reseller, you need to market yourself. Here's the thing. StockX, GOAT, eBay, those places are great. But if you really want to excel to the next level, you want to start having people that buy for you, customers. Because you think about it, if you have any business, I don't care what it is, if it's a laundromat, a law firm, if it's a chiropractic, place that you get your back fixed, you need to have customers for it to be a business. You can't just go on an app and be like, pop, I want a client to come to me on the app. Yes, apps are really good. And again, that's how I started. But when you have clientele and you're able to build and start to garner people to buy from you, there's so much money to be made, and especially back to school. And I'm going to kind of go over that as well. But guys, Rare Air, again, all gold lettering pairs. There's only 2% of all the stock is from gold lettering. So it's no brainer. Most of these are sold. So we're going to go on the computer, put this in inventory. Again, guys, make sure you're detail oriented when you're sneaker reselling. Please don't be one of those lazy slobs that just does it based off, oh, I remember this as XYZ. You want to have, I use Google Sheets, make sure everything is organized. Therefore, you can take your business to the next level. But again, gold pair, these are going out. Super dope. Bulk supplying, again, so critical, especially to excel your business. Another person that I've helped, bought this sneaker right here, the SB Navy, and was able to get this pair right here, like 100 pairs of these, and being able to kind of make money on those, because again, bulk buying allows you to accelerate as well. So guys, now we're going to go on the laptop. I'm going to kind of talk about it a little bit. We're going to pack these up, kind of go through some orders. We have some bulk, buyers that buy directly from me that we're able to kind of get as well. And we'll go from there. So let's get it. So guys, one of the things about business is that you never want to do guesswork. Guesswork is not profitable. So if you don't have, these inventory sheets and these book of business sheets and you're tracking your numbers, there's just so much guesswork. So one of the biggest things, anytime you get inventory, make sure you have it in a whatever database that you're using. Right here, I use Google Sheets. Again, you're going to put the name of the sneaker, the size, the price that you bought it for, and then I do a separate sales sheet where I talk about what I sold and everything like that. So I use a website. Where I'm able to track all my customers, but I didn't start that way. So anytime I would get something like the Jordan 4 Rare Air, number one, I would track it, and then I would go through something called a book of business sheet. Whereas anytime somebody bought from me, guys, and I know a lot of you guys are not doing this, anytime someone has bought from you, you're going to put them organized into a sheet where you can see what size they buy, what sneaker they bought, and then also their name and their phone number. So anytime I get a shipment like the Jordan 4 Rare Air, I'm able to text these people directly on, I got this pair. And now you're giving almost like a white glove service where you're texting them directly and you're able to do outreach. So that's how you're able to build a clientele. Yes, like I said, StockX and GOAT and eBay are phenomenal, especially eBay. If you're not using eBay, make sure you use eBay. You can make more money. But they take referral fees, and it can vary from 9% all the way to 15% because they're doing most of the work for you. You're just giving the sneaker. And that's a lazy way to resell. Yes, some people need to do that, but if you want to excel bigger numbers, you got to treat it like an actual business, like I talked about, a law firm, even if you own a laundromat, people need to know you have a laundromat. So again, Instagram is a great way to kind of develop customers, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, again, just people that you know in your network. People need to know that you sell sneakers, but that's huge. But again, Rare Airs have sold over 100 Rare Airs. and also bulk buyers as well, you know, that are able to kind of buy, you know, from me as well. So again, that's how we're able to sell a lot of this inventory here. So again, making sure you mark that down. After the fact, make sure you're shipping out your sneakers extremely fast. When you receive them, I got them now. They're shipping out today. I'm not waiting 2-3 days later. Again, it's all about customer service when you're building a sustainable business and you're creating customers, because you want customer retention and you also want customer referrals from that person. So that's very huge in the process of reselling. But going back to timing, guys, you know, okay, Jordan 4 Rare Air, you saw my previous video weeks ago. I sold those, made a good amount of money because again, it was at a time period where the supply was low, the demand is high. The gold lettering, they're so limited that it just makes sense for me to get them because again, I'm able to make that profit margin. So the timing that you're selling the sneaker is huge. Again, typically, if you're going to sell them on release day, it's going to be a lower price because again, the demand is still high, but the supply is still up there. So some people are like, hey man, why you got the Jordan 4 Rare in Barch and they sell all these? I have all these systems in place, so I'm able to sell 100, 200, 300 pairs like that. But kind of going back to school as well, you know, this sneaker, we have been making a killing on the Jordan 4 white cement. So sometimes you have to know what season that you're in. And this sneaker, again, we're almost sold out. We sold hundreds of white cements because again, back to school, being able to maximize that and kind of move forward. And this is one of the best times to resell sneakers. So guys, if you really learn how to implement these strategies, learn how to get bulk, learn how to start creating clientele, make sure you're at the free live training that's happening this Sunday. Again, you do not want to miss out. I'll help so many people put some screenshots right here, really take their business to the next level. So that's very crucial. So now we're going to ship out. Make sure we print all of these, get these out fast. I use UPS because again, they typically don't make a lot of mistakes. And then after the fact, check on the customer and then go from there. So that's where we're going to ship them out now. And then we'll kind of wrap up this video. But definitely, again, very detail oriented. Let's get it. So guys, man, got these packages ready to go and out. As you see, we have someone that bulk buy these Rare Air 4s. Again, that shipment is basically gone. And again, reselling is not difficult to do if you know what you're doing. You got to have systems in play and be able to execute and get to the next level. What I love is that summer 2025 is crazy. We're getting the Travis Scott fragments. We're getting the undefeated 4s. We're getting the Jordan 5 black tongue. So there's a ton of sneakers that we can make a ton of money on. So if you're ready to go and really want to take it to the next level, as you see, we're getting another shipment right here by UPS. It doesn't stop, but now we're going to get this out to customers. Again, if you want to learn how to do this, if you want to learn how to get UPS to come to your door and be able to drop off packages and be able to kind of execute and streamline your sneaker reselling business, make sure you hit the link in the description section for the free live training. It is going to be spectacular, phenomenal. You're going to learn so much, especially if you're a beginner, if you're you know, just started, if you're a expert per se in reselling. This is going to help you out to learn how to buy sneakers in bulk and be able to kind of elevate your sneaker reselling business. Make sure there is going down Sunday. So guys, hit the link in the description section. Now we're going to drop these off. Again, get it to the customers extremely fast and then go from there, guys. I'll see you on Sunday. Really do appreciate you guys. And guess what? Giving away the Jordan 4 undefeateds on the live training. Hit the link in the description section. Really do appreciate you guys. You already know Sniper Kicks is out. Peace.